What's up, Alex Danger with Rock Rage Radio, and the microphone wants to spin. Awesome. We come in here planning to like do a stand-up, so we were like, we don't need no stands for the mic or anything. And then we got here and we saw this awesome couch, and we were like, let's have them sit down on the couch. You know, they get done playing, got air conditioning.
We can get our nails done and get some
massage table.
Yeah, they got it set up here.
I really appreciate you guys rolling out the red carpet for us like this.
Yeah,
shit, they rolled out the red carpet for us.
My black nail polish is gone.
We're in the same boat. So we're sitting here with Vyces. Bam.
In face.
Y'all killed it up there. This was the first time seeing y'all live.
They shouldn't put this camera up where I can see myself.
That's funny.
That's the great part.
The entire time.
Everybody does it.
Yeah, right on, man. Pow!
What?
Yeah.
You don't even see the green behind us.
You guys are real lucky because it's Russ's birthday today.
Yes, I was about to say happy birthday.
Thanks, man.
What are you, like 22, 23?
That's why we're best friends, bud.
Yeah. We'll do this again.
That's why we're best friends. All right, cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Interview's going well. Next question.
Beautiful. Winning. But y'all killed it up there. First time seeing y'all live.
Thank you.
I can see why y'all are, where you're at. Walk us through the whole build of Vyces. How did it get started?
Well, I lost an arm wrestling competition, which is my first ever, and then all of a sudden they're like, well, you have to, I was going to either like go play with Metallica or play with Russ, and I lost.
You lost.
And I lost.
So you got stuck.
Yeah. No, actually what happened was...
What had happened was...
Think it'd be good for you today. Honestly, it was awesome. So, like, when my band in Chicago, a band of 12 years, dissipated, we just kind of didn't have the right guys, didn't have everything. It was grown out of the garage. You learned a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. I'd met Russ through his brother in Chicago. He came out and hung out with us, and it was, we've always just kind of joked around about being in bands forever. He's always been in some bands, and I've always been in a band, and we just always kind of like joked around about it. But you know what? It was a huge thing for me when my old band Heart Set Self-Destruct. I put everything into that band, just like he put everything into his old band.
Well, you said 12 years. I mean, that's not a joke.
Yeah. But you know what? That's also just being like giving people, the benefit of the doubt, being the nice guy and not doing the business stuff. And I needed to be in a band with somebody like Russ. Mm-hmm. And finally, I just called him and I was just like, "Hey, man, you want to do this? I'll start flying out to Los Angeles twice a month."
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And we started doing that 4 years ago. We didn't play live for 2 years. We just put the brand together. We put everything together. The look. We spelled it out. So when we started to go find members, this is what we're doing. Right. You're either on board or you're not.
Right. Can you adapt?
Conform.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because we had a vision. We had a thing that we wanted to do, and it's been pretty awesome. It's nice to be in a band with people that are willing to go down in flames with you it, because it's a huge commitment, it's a huge sacrifice, and I don't want to fly out to Los Angeles to not just do this for real, you know what I mean? I don't want to deal with people, so it was nice to be able to be like, hey Russ, we need the right people, in LA, it's just like, no drug addicts, no egos. Mm-hmm. How do you find that?
Right.
and we did.
Yeah, and I've been in that town for so long.
You got to watch out for that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like
you absolutely do.
I'd played in so many bands and been through the grinder with so many people where it's like I'm there putting every ounce of money I got, every bit of myself into it. You're working 2 jobs, and you're doing everything you can to make it happen. You got the guys that are just not showing up properly.
Right.
So when Dave called me, number one, I knew Dave was serious. Mm-hmm. He's always been serious about it, and I've always respected that about him. And then on top of that, when he was like, I'll fly out there twice a month, I knew he wasn't kidding, and I was like, let's freaking do this, because
that's a lot of money,
we were both finally available, and this is the moment we always talked about, so we're going in head
But
first.
it was the right moment because we were able to take everything that negative that happened in our old bands and apply it so we could at least come out of the gate with the least amount of hiccups, you know what I mean?
Right.
And we're,
I guess that's the other side, you kind of learn what not to do. And that helps you.
You know what? Really having a vision and really having a goal and putting everything together. I mean, we're a big firm believer of 3 things. Our live show's got to be one thing. Our audio, so whatever music that we write, it's got to be one thing. And our visual, so anything we put out visual has to be its own thing, all separate.
Right.
Not the same, or not let like anything like, because it's all different. Mm-hmm. It's all different. You know. And
we live in a content world, so it's amazing
totally
that it's smart that you do that, you break it up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We're not one of those bands that's going to go in and you're not going to see stuff from us from like Walmart and like, I have a funny hat on.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah.
Vyces.
Right.
we really put a lot of thought into everything that we do. We have a very solid team around us too that really helps, and that's key element, and all the way across the board from business to Ron Underwood, who does our videos, from Augustus Crimes, who produces us and writes songs with us, and all the way across the board, man. We got really good people.
Management team, radio,
lawyers, just everybody,
publicists, like everything, you name it, and we're surrounding ourselves with the right people, and just for that common goal, you got to have everybody on point for exactly what it's got to be about the band. You know what I mean? And if it's not about the band, then
Right.
And that's what's great about how this band works, and I think that's what makes it fly so fast is, no one walks in the room and muscles anyone for ideas or my way, the highway kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like, everyone comes in kind of like, what's the best for Vyces? And that's why it's so easy for us to do what we do. I mean, it is challenging at times for, obviously, the travel and things that you do, but we work really hard to make it happen.
Right.
I'm very proud of everyone. And today was like show number like 38, on this tour for us, man. And I'll tell you right now, out of all the shows, we had a lot of great shows on this tour, and like the last 4 shows have been so punishing, man, where it's just like, man, we're really in that stride, and it's really good to connect.
It's kind of one of those things where it's like going to be nice to go home for a minute, but it's like, wow, like we have hit that stride now. Like,
because you get
it's firing on all cylinders.
We've been in the band for 6 weeks, and it's like you get those times where you're tired and beat and stuff. And like these last few shows, though, man, for as long as we've been on the road already, we got a guy who broke his foot on the tour. Dave sprained his ankle. Andrew got bit by something, and had a mutant hand for a while. And
we gave him like a Prince glove.
Yeah, and I had like
or
a dental
Michael Jackson
emergency,
glove,
but we didn't miss any shows. Everyone always stepped up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we checked our bags at the door.
And we did it. So I'm very proud of everyone.
Outstanding. Well, the hard work shows in the performance that you put on. So the writing process, since this is kind of like y'all's baby, is it kind of like y'all too that mostly does the writing, it's here's an idea and then whoever can go with it goes with it?
It's a collective.
It's a collective.
I write a lot of with this band specifically. I write a lot of my vocal melodies first, and then we write the songs around it.
Okay.
Because I already know that we have a strong melody. I already know it fits. So I'll write the skeleton of the chorus melody or whatever, and then we write everything else around. Russ will come up with some drum beats. Sean will come up with some riffs. We write very closely with our producer.
Yeah.
He's like basically a 5th member of our band.
That's outstanding.
He really is. He really is.
A producer can make or break a band.
Yeah. Well, what's great about him is he pulls it. Yeah, there it is. There you are, Russ. Wait, there you're right there. All right. So, but it's one of those things where it's like going in a room with him. I know we're gonna come out with something really solid.
Yeah.
And if something, there's been some times where I feel like things weren't going right, and then all of a sudden, last 2 hours, bam, flip-flop around, and all of a sudden we've got something else. So we're just on the same page.
Yeah. Right. And he's the best to work with, man, because not only is he creative, but he's a listener as well. So everyone kind of gets their ideas in. No one comes in with a demoitis personality. It's just kind of like what's best for the band. And all around, you can have an idea and he'll be like, oh, try this out, because he plays like all instruments, and he's just great at everything. So it's just kind of like, oh, that's great, and then you'll throw something to him. He's like, oh, that's great. Yeah. It's fun.
Right.
It's not like, because I've been in bands where it's like, go into the studio, and I'm like dreading it. Because you already know you're going to fight with somebody, you're already going to have a problem.
I mean, man, it's just like he's in our head too. He knows what we're going for.
Yeah. He knows where our strengths are.
Yeah, man. And he's been with us from the beginning too.
From day one.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Definitely sounds like another member of the band.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
The sixth man, as it were, like in basketball. The bench player. So, are y'all hitting the studio? Are y'all just kind of like, or is it?
You know what? We just got the green light to do a new record. We actually have like 28 songs written and recorded right now. They're just sitting there, just simmering.
Right.
Just simmering, you know what I mean? But like,
blowing up Dropbox.
We're trying
how
to.
do you sit down and go through those 28 and go, which X number do we want to take? And
we're gonna do physical copies of our 2 last singles that we didn't have out. So Nocturnal and Thin Luck will be on there, but I think there's gonna be 2 to 4 new songs on there, and potentially a new single that we're gonna be going to radio with. So there's gonna be a potential for the EP. We're shopping pretty hard to labels right now, so we don't want to put out too much new music because we want to allow people to, if there's something in there that's like gold, like we want to be able to let them release it, because that's the final piece of the puzzle right there.
Right.
But at the same time, we haven't put out a record in 2 years, so like we're ready to
do it.
So
Yeah.
we got on this tour we sold out all of our records. So
That's outstanding.
which is
All 5 copies.
All 5. Yes.
it's a really good problem to have.
We're going to McDonald's for
but
dinner.
it also happened really quick on this specific tour. So, I just called and said, hey, can we put out some music? Come on, and yeah, we got the green light. So we're looking at doing it in mid-July to August. So
That's wonderful. Any plans for like a music video before that, or y'all just gonna kind of wait until?
we got some live footage. I think we're gonna throw one of the new songs in. We're gonna really roll out the red carpet for the new record. So
Sweet.
Yeah.
we've been waiting to do this for a while, and it's just been kind of like, it's got to be a collective decision with the team, because that's what it's all
We're putting
about.
the heads together now,
So-
figuring all that out. So,
right.
and we have a new video out now. Actually, currently, Thin Luck. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, well,
definitely.
we're about to launch Rage TV June 13th, which is going to be 24/7 live streaming music videos.
Cool.
So we definitely want to get a hold of that so we can throw that
Sure,
out.
man.
sure.
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah.
3 music
Yeah,
videos.
Yeah, send them fucking all. We'll put them all on
Cool.
rotation.
Yeah,
Fuck
absolutely,
'em.
absolutely. We
Yeah,
appreciate that.
it's gonna be. We're super stoked about that because it's. How many people have you heard? Man, fucking MTV used to be all about music
Yeah,
and
Headbangers Ball.
no more music videos. Like it's so hard to get the music videos in your hand instantly, back to back to back. I mean, of course you can go to YouTube.
That's
you can go to
the
Facebook,
worst
but-
thing about music videos right now. It's just like people just, you can't make money off of them, so it's
Right.
like, and they cost so much to make if you want to
Yeah.
do something great. But it's just like you gotta have that because it's better than live footage.
Right. Yeah.
But how do you get people?
And
to
it
watch
helps.
those
It
videos?
also helps tell the
Better be
story of
cool.
the song.
Yeah,
Sometimes can
it
even
better
help
be cool,
explain
man.
what the lyrics mean.
It better be cool, man.
People can hear the song but not really know why it was written the way it was written, and a music video can really help explain. that
I
sometimes.
remember my favorite music videos. They were specifically because the video was so cool, like Genesis Land of Confusion,
Right,
with
right.
the puppets.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
If you go back and watch that now, it's the creepiest
Yeah.
video you've ever seen in your life, but it's so awesome.
Yeah,
Right.
like every
You
Tool
can't
video,
stop watching.
Tool
Yeah.
always had those cool
Tool,
videos
yeah.
where you just,
Nine Inch
they didn't
Nails,
show the band in it,
same shit.
It's
Yeah.
just, but you wanted to see it,
Yeah.
Just like cool videos that you just remember forever because they were done so well
Yep.
and they just represented the song so well, or they had you the whole time.
Yep.
Like I can't stop watching. It's visually awesome,
Right.
That's what we try to do in our
That's
videos.
pretty
Like our most recent video is kind of like it's kind of like a horror, like graphic novel-y kind of filmed kind of way.
Okay.
Like it's very grindhouse kind of filmed. It's very cool, So
I'll have to check that
yeah,
out.
I
for
was
sure.
pretty stoked. Yeah, how it came out.
Outstanding. Well, I appreciate you guys taking the time out to talk to us.
Absolutely,
yeah, man.
man.
Thanks for checking us
We-
out and having us here, man.
Oh, absolutely. Y'all were killer. Can't wait to see y'all live again and hear some of these new 28 songs that you say.
Yeah, man. And also, too, VicesOfficial.com. Check it out. We definitely have like all of our links to all of our social media. You can type Vices Official into just about any social media market and we'll be there.
Yep.
You can find any of our music, on all the media outlets across the globe, man. So be sure to check us out. Tell your friends about it, and we'll do this again.
Oh, I definitely will. Check them out. Vyces with a Y. That's all you need to know.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.